By the year 2080, the world we know today could be unrecognizable, cities drowned by the sea, deserts expanding across continents, and billions of people forced to migrate just to survive. Scientists warn that the next 60 years could bring changes so extreme, they'll feel like something out of science fiction. In this video, we're diving into the craziest events that might happen by 2080, and trust me, the last one will leave you questioning everything about our future. 1. The day our climate turns against us. By 2080, our climate will transform dramatically. Cities like New York will feel as hot as Arkansas, London will resemble Barcelona, and South Asia could experience wet bulb temperatures so high that being outdoors becomes deadly. Entire regions around the equator may become unlivable for months each year, forcing billions of people to abandon their homes in the greatest wave of climate-driven migration in history. 2. When the oceans swallow our cities, the oceans are rising, and by 2080, they could climb more than a meter, drowning coastlines and swallowing some of the world's greatest cities. Miami, Dhaka, Jakarta, and Lagos may be underwater, while low-lying island nations like Tuvalu and Kiribati could vanish entirely. Even cultural treasures like Venice and the Easter Island statues risk disappearing beneath the waves. This mass flooding could displace hundreds of millions and cost the global economy trillions every year. 3. The silent death of nature. Nature itself may collapse by 2080, with up to a third of plant and animal species facing extinction. Coral reefs could bleach out of existence, the Amazon rainforest may dry into savanna, and pollinators like bees could vanish, crippling global food production. Imagine walking into a supermarket where shelves are bare because crops failed and ecosystems collapsed. This isn't just about saving wildlife, it's about protecting the very systems that feed us. 4. The moment tipping points. Across the scariest part. Climate tipping points. By 2080, we could see the collapse of the Atlantic Ocean circulation system that keeps Europe warm and regulates weather worldwide. Greenland and Antarctic ice sheets could melt irreversibly, raising seas for centuries, while thawing Siberian permafrost could release methane gas, a greenhouse gas, 80 times stronger than CO. Once these tipping points are triggered, there's no going back, and Earth could spiral into climates humanity has never endured. 5. Lands where humans can no longer survive. Entire regions may be labeled uninhabitable by 2080. Heat and humidity will make outdoor survival impossible in parts of South Asia, the Middle East, and Africa, leaving billions with no choice but to flee. The global map of civilization will shift northward, with Canada, Russia, and Northern Europe becoming the new population centers. But such mass migration could ignite conflicts over land, food, and resources, reshaping the world's borders and politics forever. 6. A health crisis like never before. Human health will be on the front lines of these changes. By 2080, heatstroke and air pollution could kill millions every year, while diseases like malaria, dengue, and Zika spread into new regions thanks to expanding mosquito populations. Tick-borne diseases will rise in Europe and North America, and water scarcity may spark wars. Survival will no longer just mean living longer. It will mean dodging the deadly diseases and disasters waiting outside your door. 7. The day the global economy collapses. The global economy could be shattered by 2080, with climate shocks slashing worldwide GDP by up to 50%. Agriculture will fail under relentless heat, ports and factories will flood, and insurance companies may collapse under endless disaster claims. Trillions of dollars in coastal infrastructure will be lost. Millions of jobs will vanish, and food may become a luxury reserved only for the wealthy. The economic meltdown won't just be about money, it will threaten the survival of societies themselves. 8. A glimpse of hope in the chaos. But 2080 doesn't have to be a nightmare, it could be humanity's rebirth. With bold action, we could build megacities powered by renewable energy, skyscrapers covered in vertical farms, and carbon capture machines cleaning the skies. AI and robotics could protect communities from disasters, and humans might even expand into space colonies, reducing the pressure on Earth. The future isn't written yet, and whether 2080 is a dystopia or a golden age depends on the choices we make today. Call to action. So here's the question: will 2080 be remembered as the year humanity collapsed under its own mistakes, or the year we finally rose to the challenge and built a sustainable world? The answer lies in our hands. If you found this video eye-opening, hit that like button, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to know the truth. The future isn't far away, it's already here. Stay curious, stay aware, and never stop questioning what tomorrow might bring.